This really isn't a cooking show. Of course, why not? Look at that.
Oh.
I don't understand you sometimes. I'm craving some ramen. And if you're here, it means that you do too. The thing is, the minute I tried, I became addicted. So, I needed to find a solution about that because obviously I'm not gonna afford going out every time I feel like a ramen. But what we can do instead is find a way to make it yourself at home. You also wanna make it with the things that you already have at home. If you can make it tasty and satisfying with what you already have, that's it. That's it. You win. I don't know if you watched my last video, but there's no cooking with a white top without an apron. Not happening. So you're gonna get used to me wearing that one. Don't you worry, I'm not a chef. This is not a cooking show. This is literally just me at home making ramen because I feel like it. Let's do it. So I've already prepared all the ingredients. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare that paste. The paste is what's going to give the most amount of taste. And that paste, you can just have it ready in a little container. You can buy this for very, very cheap online. Any other container would work as well. And you can make as much of the paste as you want. It's already there, already ready, and it can last up to a week. We're gonna roast the sesame seeds. Always generous. In the meantime, while still always checking the sesame seeds on the stove, I'll just prepare the little paste. Super easy, you'll see. Some peanut butter. Based on the recipes that I've seen online, they were always saying you should get some miso paste or tahini or sesame paste, but it's not always just right there in front of you, those ingredients, and it usually also costs a lot more. I'm just very happy with the peanut butter. It works really well for my taste. I'm generous because I'm not only having ramen for lunch, I'm having it for dinner as well. Of course, why not? Now, some chili oil. We just happen to have a little bit of chili oil. It could completely work with just some chili flakes and some regular oil. In my opinion again, no? I am not a chef, please always remember that. Now let's check the sesame seeds. So normally you're meant to put the white head of the spring onions. I happen to only have the top. Normally I'd use the white part, cut it very thin and add it to this mixture. What you can do as well is just use shallot and onion, very, very thinly cut. I don't have either of them, so I'm just going to use what I have. Give it a good stir. Oh, I can smell. And now I stop. Look at that. They're perfect. They're not burnt, don't you worry. And one thing that is so satisfying, I don't know if you hear, this is my paste. Add it to the paste. Oops. Give it a nice stir. I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce in that paste. Not too much, just enough. Again, I am not a chef. Also, if you happen to have rice vinegar or white vinegar, add a little bit of that as well. I happen to have some, so I'm going to add a little bit of it. That's it. But I promise you, it's not because there's one ingredient that's missing that, oh, it won't be tasty. This is good. Oh, it smells incredible. Oh yeah, no, the white vinegar is definitely one to be added for the broth. If you happen to have some sake, use some sake. But if you don't, like I don't, I just use some dry wine, in this case some Chardonnay, the cheapest you can find out there. I think this one is literally $3. You never want expensive wine when you cook with it, never. So now that this is done, I'm putting it aside and I'm going to start on my meat. A little bit of oil. And then this is defrosted from last night. I'll get the garlic ready. Gochujang, chili paste. You see, there's almost left none. Some soy sauce. Obviously, this is only one way of making the meat, and it all depends on the meat that you're having and on the taste that you feel like. I like spicy. I love my chili. I actually prefer to eat it with pork mincemeat, but we only have beef, and it'll still be delicious. So we've just put some water to boil.
I look like a house at the same show.
It's okay. This is gonna be my little sous chef.
Oui.
Yes, sous chef. Yeah, it's good that you accepted. And so, your duty is
Do the egg.
So what are
giving
you?
me the hardest tasks.
Yeah, sure. What is the rule about the eggs?
The rule about the eggs is that you need to put them for 6 minutes and no more. And after that you have to put them straight into cold water.
Yes.
And that is the secret. And if you really want to make it easy, what you do is you open the top of the egg and you blow so that it gets air in between the shell and the egg, and that's gonna be easier for you to peel. Egg professional.
No, not at all. Why did you learn that? He's never done that. Don't even listen.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
We're using ramen noodles, Japanese style. I'm just gonna follow the packing instructions. Oh, they come in these fancy free little things. Look.
So that's
like,
portions.
it's very fancy.
So we only need 2 portions.
Or maybe we make a bit more just in case we're hungry. Because I want another portion.
So that was actually the first time that we had these ones. We have never tried them. And usually what I do is just get some fresh egg noodles. That usually works out. Whatever noodles makes you happy.
We're cooking for 4 to 5 minutes.
So I'll let you take care of that. In the
Yes.
meantime, I'm gonna finish cutting up the veggies.
That's the timer for eggs. So we put ice inside the bowl and then we fill it with cold water. That's it.
I'll look after the noodles because you're not looking after them.
Oh,
Oh, multitasking is complicated, huh? Oh, lulu. It's gonna be more than 4 minutes on those noodles.
and then so they're gonna be really warm.
But just use a spoon. You want to encourage people to burn themselves. I don't understand you sometimes. Voila. Sous chef.
Right. Oh, these are
Bah oui.
perfect noodles. You want to have noodles that look like this once you get in the restaurant. Perfect. And did you hold this one? You pick which one you want to do.
I do this.
Okay, you don't burn me with it.
Bah no, I won't. Why would I do that?
Don't touch me with it.
So when it comes to the broth, we personally prefer when we make the broth on the spot. So we don't make the broth right now for tonight because it's literally the last step, the easiest one, the fastest one. Just boil some water. If you have proper chicken stock, just put chicken stock straight away. One day I've actually even mixed chicken and beef stock. Beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit of the Chardonnay. And finally, soy milk. We don't actually drink soy milk, we literally buy soy milk for ramen. It makes the broth a little bit creamy, which is absolutely delicious. The boiled soy, the mushroom. Nice. Obviously, if you prefer your mushroom cooked in a different way, you can as well. But I don't know, we started doing that the first time and then we stuck to it. It smells so good. And because you've added soy sauce into the meat and the paste, then you don't actually need to put salt. We always end up being quite satisfied. Spinach. 2 bowls. I'm going to place some of this paste at the bottom. So just a generous spoon. And it was so easy to make that if we need more tonight, we will make more. We like it very tasty.
Maybe it's too liquidish inside. Yeah, it's too liquidish.
Turns out that the eggs were really not cooked enough. One mission, big fail.
Depends on the size of the egg. So if the egg is bigger, you need to cook it for longer.
So we're making 2 more. And don't you worry, those eggs are not going to go to waste. We'll just cook them a little bit more in a pan or something and eat them later. This really isn't a cooking show because now everything else is ready and the one thing that we're missing is the eggs. But once the eggs will be ready, then it'll be fine. I'm going to cut the coriander and I don't know why, there is something oddly satisfying for me about cutting coriander with scissors. I cannot take a knife, I don't know why, I just love cutting my coriander with scissors. Obviously, this coriander is optional if you don't like coriander, because I know it exists, people that don't like coriander. It's either you love it or you hate it, apparently. Just add whatever herbs makes you feel good and happy. Told you I wouldn't waste it. This is almost done.
Yeah, now this should be cooked.
Beautiful consistency. Now, we're going to use one of these. Louche, we call it in French. We're just going to take the bowl. You only take the bouillon to begin with, just a little bit of it, like this. You avoid the veggies because you're going to have to mix. But you see how it's releasing all of the beautiful sesame seeds. And then now you can add the veggies. the noodles. Whatever noodles makes you happy, obviously. I'll add the meat on top. The moment of truth. Well, a little bit overcooked. Like this. A little bit of these on top. Very enjoyable. And in our case, because we love it, a little bit of coriander. And here you have a ramen that was made super easily with the ingredients that you had in your pantry and in your fridge. Now it's time to try. I give it a little stir, because when you mix the meat with some of the chili, that's why you get the color that you want out of it. Do you see how it's becoming orange like that? Oh, now let's try. This is beautiful. It's delicious. It's definitely delicious. Beautiful. Oh, the sauce is stunning. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, I use the apron to eat apparently, like a baby. Yum. Voila, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna appreciate my ramen now. And then can you believe I'm gonna have some tonight as well? It's pretty cool. I hope you're going to enjoy this recipe as well. Please, just everything that I've made and I've added, a lot of the things are optional, so just make it according to your taste. And then I will see you in the next video. That's going to be hopefully fun as well.